Are we recording?
Yes, it says
Oh,
recording.
I didn't see a light. I
We're
need a light.
Two
Tell me-
mentally challenged
Tell me
cat
what I'm at.
ladies.
I need one of those clappers. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Technically
go action. Yes,
challenged.
I need one of those things. Anyway. Hi, Rita.
Hi, Linda. How are you?
I'm good.
That's good.
So if you remember some time ago, we were talking about, and we're still playing with it, about making toys for cats.
Yes.
And we were talking about some of the safety issues, and it's brought a lot up for me in how they market pet toys to pet parents. And I have to admit, and I feel awful about this, like I would never order like a baby toy or baby clothes off Wish because, it's coming from China. We don't know what their standards are, blah, blah, blah. I will read every review, but I don't do that with my cat toys. I like that mug, but I don't do that with my cat toys. And so I've seen some stuff come up and I wanted to talk to you about some of these toys. So,
okay. Well, first of all, let me give Gina a shout out. Thank you for
you're wearing Gina's neck. Gina sent you all kinds of goodies.
She sent me wind catcher thing.
Yes, yeah.
And she sent me some kitty pins. And the card she sent me was really cute, kitty.
I know.
I really love this. Sweet. I promised her I'd wear it on the next show we tape. So I will, but I wanted to wear it today too. But anyway, back to toys.
Cute. Okay. So this one is supposed to calm and comfort your cat.
Right. Is this the vibrating one?
Yes. You press the head and I don't know if you can hear that.
Oh, it's purring.
Yes.
Which might scare some cats, but maybe not.
Well, okay. So let me tell you, my
Super's ready. She's
right. Yes. You want this? No. So, okay. So I look at it and as a pet parent, I go, oh, this is nice. Look, it makes that sweet purring noise like they love.
Good for little babies that are separated from their moms too young. Yeah.
But yeah.
What's the problem with it?
Is this purring noise going to really comfort your cat?
Not an adult cat. It might help kittens, like Smoochie and Sunny came to me at 3 weeks old because they were found in a ditch. So obviously separated from mom too young. It might help them. But my concern really is about how it's constructed. And does it have, this one's not too bad. It doesn't have the loose pieces or what's the tail look like? It doesn't have like eyes stuck on and sequins they could eat off. So this one's not too terrible. But here's the thing. We're trying to be more mindful of getting products that are USA made for quite a few reasons. One is, the quality standards. We know what they are in the United States.
Yes.
We don't know what they are in other countries.
Yes.
And just the fact that we want to put Americans back to work right now, nobody's got jobs. So I'd rather provide jobs for our people here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've been wanting to do that for years, since way back when I first started the pet sitting company, when it was a cat lady with a K. You go into the pet stores, you can't find anything that's USA made. Even some of the cat food, you've got to look, or the cat litter box I was telling you about. I won't name the brand, but it's got a seal on it that says USA, and then you read it and it says put together in the USA with ingredients from around the world. So they make it try to sound, ooh, ingredients from around the world, but it's really, ingredients from around the world. What are the standards?
Well, that's exactly it. Yeah. I mean, USA keeping people to work. This is all very good and point, but there's also the fact that I don't know what this comes with. I worry about things that are bright in color. Is the dye gonna? Because they're gonna slobber all over this thing. If they want it.
Sometimes they dump them in the water bowl, and that's when you can really see. If the water turns. I had some pink mouse that my Sadie used to love, and she dropped it in the water bowl one day, and the water turned pink, and I was horrified.
Yeah, because she's eating that dye.
Yeah.
Oh. And who knows if it's safe or not, what the standards are. Yeah. I liked the stitching on this because, they're not going to be able, like you said, they're not going to be able to bite it off. But,
what's the tail look like? Is there a tail on it?
I think, it's just a
that's not cheap. That's not bad either.
Yeah, that's not. I don't have a lot of complaints about this. But, I think, look at that sweet, adorable face. I mean, that appeals to people, but does your cat really care does your cat look at this and go,
it's just like
the cutest face. I want to play with him.
It's just like with the pet food industry. They both market to appeal to us. What are we going to grab off the shelf? Let me ask you one more question about that. Yeah. Where is the motor, and does it come out? Because I thought I read it comes out.
Yes, it's Velcroed back here. There's a little tag, and I would suggest everybody remove that tag.
Remove the tag.
Cat's going to eat it and swallow it. but then, yeah, there's a little opening with Velcro and it's in here.
Okay, so you can pull that out and put that in the washer.
Yes.
Or
yes.
you could pull that out, maybe stuff that compartment with catnip, which is
That
what
would
we
be
want to do.
something I would do.
That's what we
yes.
want to do.
Yes, yes,
More,
yes, yes.
more than the motorized. We really want the
yes,
refillable catnip.
Yes, I would be. Oh, I started in purring again. I would be concerned. I don't know. I guess the Velcro is not too easy to open, but I would be concerned. You know, I would want to check to make sure the Velcro is really secure. So if they don't take that off and try to chew it apart, you know how they are. They'll end up eating.
Well, I know. I have a corner cabinet that's like a lazy Susan. You know, it's the 2 doors in it.
Yeah.
And you have to collapse it and open it. My cats can open that.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. They're smarter than anything. Okay.
I have a lot of problems with this one. For one thing, there's a tag right there. There's removable hat, the fur. That fur, they're going to lick it, they're going to eat it, they're going to swallow that fur, the tie.
Yeah.
There's too many little pieces.
Well, and I was going to say, yeah, it's no bigger than my hand. I would be afraid the hat is not sewn in every spot. There's like one anchor here, one here. It'd be very easy.
Oh,
I can
Oliver would pull that off in a second.
Can you see my finger through there?
Yes, I can.
See. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I can stick my finger through there. So that's not super secure. My other concern, this bow tie. It's it's one. I mean, it's stitched well. I'm not, but it's one. Yeah, it could be.
Well, go back to that other where you had your finger through. Because if you I can see your finger through it, they can put a claw through it and get it caught. Try to pull it back
finger's
out.
A lot bigger. Yeah, I don't know.
And they wouldn't be able to get their, if they come and they hook the top of the head, then they try to pull their claw out. They could rip a nail.
Yep, that's my finger going all the way through it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And and again, this is marketed at people. Oh my gosh, I love cat in the hat. And but
it looks more like a kid's toy than.
Do you think exactly? Do you think your cat is looking at this going, "Oh, I love cat in the hat"?
They don't even know it's a cat. They don't even see the face really.
Well, and then I worry about these little guys.
Well, the hair for one thing. My cats would like slobber, lick, and chew, and eat it, and bite it, and swallow
and eat it off.
Yeah.
And that was in one of the reviews. And again, this is a reason,
really?
I know somebody said the fur came off and they had to take it away. Now, also, I will tell you, these are supposedly catnip infused. Do you see a cat anywhere around me?
I sure don't.
If this was strong enough catnip to engage the cats, they would be all over me.
Oh, I know. When my cat lady box comes in, my cats are on top of that box. They want what's in it.
I opened, which we'll get to, the little pillows, and I finally had to give them one because they were like gonna eat me.
Yeah, those are good. We can't show them anymore, can we? Mine are gone too.
Those
are good. They're on our website. They're in our store at RitaRivers.com.
One out. Oh, there it is. Okay. I saved one out. Yeah. I pulled these out and they were still in the package and the cats were going nuts. So that tells me it's got good catnip in it.
Yeah.
It is a cute design. But it's a rectangle and it's sewed. And this is what I'm digging. It's just a simple, your cat doesn't care. Your cat doesn't even care that it has paw prints.
Even the paw. Yeah. The pattern is, it's cute. It's for us.
It's cute. But
it's okay to have it. They don't need ugly gray things, but it's not doing them.
It's a nice filled catnip. Yeah.
Sewn well at the edges.
I like the stitching. The only thing is when we talked about like doing ours, what I do, and when I've made a couple homemade ones, try them, and your cats have loved them, is I sew an inch back up a little bit, sew an inch back up a little bit, so that if they pull a thread loose, they're not going to get a long thread. So I don't know
how that's done, but my cats have not pulled them apart, and they've had them for about a month. I'd say
that's a good sign. Okay.
Yeah, those are good, and those are USA made and they're handmade. So that's along the lines of what we're looking to do.
Yes, that gets
the ding it gets. It's not refillable. When the catnip scent wears out, throw it out.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Now, this struck my, again, human mommy heart. It's a nighttime cuddle toy.
Does it really glow?
I haven't tried it. I'm going to have to try it. It glows in the dark, according to this, which how comforting, right?
Those little yellow things are supposed to glow.
Oh, is that what it is? It's supposed to the moons? Okay. Yeah. But this was also in the review. Somebody had it for a day and the cat ate the fur off. It was coming off in chunks. He found fur in the cat's mouth.
Look at the tail.
So he was done for. Yes, this tail, I would never give this to my cat because
No.
it's so easy to rip
Bite it,
off.
swallow it.
It's sewn on separately. So yeah, that's not gonna happen.
My Oliver's obsessed with taking things apart like that. I have to watch with the wand toys because he'll
Yep.
take the string and chew it. See, it's already coming out. in your
Okay, I
mouth.
was just gonna say when I
No.
could talk, I have fuzz stuck to my lip. It accidentally touched my lip and it stuck to my lipstick.
Yeah.
So
That'll be bugging you the whole rest of this video. So if you see her climbing, falling at her mouth, just remember
that's
this toy.
attractive.
So
You
that's
look-
why it's not.
I'm
good.
classy, ain't I?
We tell it like it is, huh? We're raw and unplugged.
Sure, for sure. So yeah, I'm not really. These eyes too, they're glued on.
Well, they could eat
And
them
I,
right
I
off.
don't know anything
They
about
could choke
yeah.
on that, actually.
Yeah, I was concerned. Yeah, they're not getting that.
Bye-bye.
They're not getting that one. So yeah, oh, my bags and my bags and my bags. So
And we're not trying to pick on any manufacturers. We're just picking on
I
the
just
design.
want to. What I have had to do is change my thinking
Mhm.
from as much as I tell you our cats are our kids and it's the same thing, and it is, but humans perceive things differently than cats, smell things, see things, blah, blah,
Right,
blah, need
right.
things differently. These toys are targeted at people. Like I said,
They
oh, it
are.
glows in the dark so he can see at night. He can see at night anyway. He's a cat.
Well, that's actually a misnomer. They can
Is it really?
They can see in low level light better than
Yeah.
we can, but in total darkness, they can't see. Just like us, their eyes have to adjust.
Must
They
be
need
a
low level light. That's why they
Okay.
hunt at dusk and dawn, because it's low level
Okay.
light.
Well, and even if these glow, they're not going to shine enough light to, I'm just like, that's comforting, but is it comforting to the cat or would that be comforting to your
No,
baby?
it's comforting to. Well, that's the thing. You have to. One thing you said though is like a baby, cats are going to put everything in their mouth. So
Yes.
think about that. Just
And
think
I didn't
about a
even put that
perpetual
in my mouth.
baby.
It just touched my lips, and I don't have very sticky lipstick, but I got lipstick on, and it was like,
And again, does that have catnip? There's no cats near you.
oh, this one, and that was that. Thank you for saying that. This one has calming herbs in it. And one of the complaints that one of the reviewers said, I can't really smell it. It doesn't smell very strongly. I do want to say that that's kind of unfair because
We're not
calming
supposed to
herbs
smell
don't
well.
smell as strongly.
Right.
And even though you can't smell it, your cat's sense of smell is so much stronger. So don't discard and write somebody just because of, I can't smell it. My cats can smell all kind of things I can't smell. Why did I just stick that up to my nose? Now
I
I've got
don't
more fuzz
know.
on my lips. That was really
There
stupid.
is a lack of calming essences in toys on the market, or just the calming blend, like Whisker City made this
Yes.
awesome calming blend. You could only get it at PetSmart. Well, you can't get it anywhere now. It's on back order. Okay, which one is this one?
You're gonna have a lot to say about
I don't
this.
even remember what
You're gonna have a lot to say about this. Okay. So this says it has catnip in
Oh
it.
yeah, the noodle bowl. There's no cats around you.
They're playing with those bags. I don't know if you can see them back there. Oh, I'm knocking things over, and I just picked them
can't.
up. But like Kizzy or Galway, one of them, I didn't look long enough, is just sitting
my
on the
cats
end
are
of
at
the
my
thing,
feet.
and they would be completely at me if this smelled strongly of catnip.
Sure.
Okay, so I really
The
had
noodle
to
bowl, right? That's what that is.
And
Stupid.
in the advertising packaging for it, it looks like the noodle is coming out of the bowl, but the noodle is separate.
My cats would eat that. Plus the tag.
The tag's bigger than the noodle.
I know, right? What about those loose things on top of the bowl?
It's got a little bit of a crinkle to it, but it's
Is it supposed to be catnip too?
Danger, Will Robinson. Yeah, it says they're catnip infused, but again, now, what say you about this noodle bowl?
Oh, not good. Cats would eat, and that could get tangled up in their intestine too.
Yeah. We got these.
No
They're
need.
sewn on separately
Why?
in this.
The cats don't know what the hell, and
Exactly.
What
They're
the
not
heck
like,
a
oh, that
noodle
really
bowl
looks
is.
like a noodle. Yeah.
they don't care.
It's not.
Look, see, if you did that easily, yeah. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Chopsticks?
I'm not really sure, but yeah,
Oh,
I didn't pull hard either.
what about the other thing?
That one I yanked on and I couldn't get. Now, bite it for a while, loosen it up with some saliva, and maybe, but that's on a little better. But
my
I still
cats
wouldn't
could chew
trust it.
that
But
off. Oliver would chew
these-
that off.
and these
Oh,
are
yeah.
that felty material like I like to use.
Yeah.
But then
Cats
there's
love that.
stiff, so I think they're sprayed with something. But
No,
yeah,
that's not good.
I was not pulling hard on this. And I'm being honest, I can't pull these off with just my hand, but those without, I mean, it surprised me because I wasn't pulling that hard.
What's the face look like? Is it flat? I mean, are those okay? So the face isn't bad.
No, it's not too bad.
The thing you have to watch if they're stuck on, there could be
They are
glue
glued
in
on.
there.
'Cause
They're
I can,
glue.
if I put my
Okay.
fingernails here, I can pull on where the
Yeah.
glue is.
And
but
what's in
yeah.
the glue? We don't know.
So exactly. And yeah, and
Glue can be toxic.
take the tags off. So yeah,
No.
if this was made in the USA, I would cut those off and those that
I wouldn't
really
buy it no
surprised
matter
myself.
where it
Did you
was
see my
made.
face? I was like,
Yeah. I wouldn't buy it no matter where it's made. I wouldn't buy it.
yeah.
It's
Now,
not much of a toy.
the fact that we didn't come up with this bothers me. Let's discuss the cat.
I
answer.
know. I have never met a cat that isn't turned on by the cat dancer. And it is so simple.
Every time I look at these things, I think,
Why
are
didn't
you
we think
kidding
of
me?
that?
Why didn't we think of that? Somebody
Somebody-
just got rich
Yeah.
off
And it's
of-
not expensive either. $2.99.
No, yeah, very good deal. But yeah, somebody just got really rich off. Oh, I'm gonna have to
You just
figure
know
out how
somebody
to-
went one day, they didn't have anything and they just took a coat hanger and some cork and went, oh,
right. And there's these little pieces on the end, and that's all it is. It's a wire and some pieces on the end. And the cats think it's the greatest thing in the world.
mine do
And
too. They love
it's
it.
simple. Yep, it's simple. I don't think I had one beside me, but I don't know where it is. Fishing
You have to
toys.
watch. Wait, you do have to watch for those because they'll chew the papers off, and eventually you have to throw it out and get another one because it's just the bare wire there.
yeah.
Which they curve it in so it's not. It doesn't have like a dangerous point loose, which I love.
Nice. Yeah. The all of the things said on them, supervise your cats, which
Well, sure.
I have 11 cats. You have 20 cats. I can't watch them all. while
No,
they're
but
playing with
But a
toys.
toy like that, you pull that out. They have something where you can stick it to a wall.
Yes.
And they can
Yes.
play with it on their cell.
Yes.
If you've got that,
Yes.
that's good. I wouldn't just leave it on the floor. Although my estate used to love dragging that thing from room to room. I don't
Yeah.
know. Go
Yeah.
figure.
I've had that too. But and like the fishing toys,
I never leave those out.
I used to. And
Yeah,
one of
I
my
did too.
daughters, one of Nikki's cats, she found it with the long thingy wrapped around
Oh.
its neck. Not saying these are bad toys. These are great toys. I have several of them.
No, they're
Definitely
awesome.
get them. They're great for interactive play. 10 stars, 2 thumbs up. They get the approval. But play with the cat, roll it up, slide it somewhere, pull
I
it
have
out.
a
play with the
drawer
cat.
that's got all those
Yeah,
things in it.
yeah, that is one toy that I will not leave out. Yeah, if Nikki had not found her cat when she did, the cat would have choked out and died.
Sure. And just like with the blinds, you have to watch the cords on the blinds when they hang down
Strings.
because it's the same problem. They can
Yeah,
wrap around
yep.
or get caught on a paw. I
Yes.
always tuck my cords up and behind.
Yes.
You got to watch for household dangers as well as toy dangers. But you sure don't want to bring someone in your house, a toy in your house that's going to be a potential choking hazard for your
Well,
cat.
I want people to look because I'm the queen of that. Now I get everything from Chewy. But when I used to go to the pet store, I used to go to Pet Supplies Plus to get food. This was my goal. And you pass the toy aisle and you see something cute and you go,
That's why they make them cute.
And I put them in my
Me
cart.
too.
And so I just really, I'm not.
What was that?
Fighting, sorry.
I didn't hear it, but
Oh, there was a loud rare. Who's under my bed? Paw or no?
are they fighting or playing, chasing? each other?
Playing, fighting, but yeah, rare. I hate that.
Can we?
noise.
I do too. Can we talk about sequins for a moment?
Yes.
Sequins on cat toys, big fat no. They could eat them right off. They could choke on them. Sparkles, anything like that. You
Yeah.
don't need it. They don't need it.
Yeah. Yeah. I've still got stuff on my
And apparently, they don't need a hairy toy either.
paw. No, they don't. I mean, it was a comforting idea, a furry pillow, I'm gonna lay on this, but yeah.
Well, we're looking more to make things that are there's not a lot of bunny kick toys, where they bunny kick with
Yes.
their back feet. And
Yes.
cats do that because that's how they hunt and that's how they kill their
Yes.
prey.
Yes.
That's what they do.
You.
There's a brand of them out. I won't name the name that I have gotten, and they're cute. Again, cute and everything, but they're wrapped so tight that the cats can't really, they don't
Yeah,
really
you
go
need
nuts
some
over. They don't
give to
they
it.
don't smell the catnip in it because they're wrapped so
Yeah.
tight.
Yeah. Well, and that's the other thing. Watch your okay, catnip's a crop like anything else. Has it been sprayed with insecticides, pesticides,
You need to get that
fertilizer?
catnip, or
And
grow it
if
yourself.
yes, and if they break it open, then it's very easy. Most pet stores sell these little starters. That's how I started growing my catnip. I bought this little plant from the pet store, Pet Supplies Plus, for a few bucks, and I planted it outside, and then I just kept going from there and planting my own catnip. I know what's on it. I know it's been outside. I've not sprayed any kind of fertilizers, insecticide, water. I didn't even
They
feed them
love
with
to eat
plant
it.
food.
They get a
Yes.
different kind of high from eating it and smelling it.
Yes.
Eating it, I think I read that it's more of a sedative effect when they eat it.
Oh, okay.
Whereas where they smell it, that's
I'm
when they go
serving
crazy.
up a bowl of catnip tonight for anyone who wants to eat it.
Well, that's the other thing too. You're organic, we're making those by hand. And even, a month later, my cats could still smell it. But what we're looking to do is make refillable catnip
Yes.
toys.
Yes.
That you could throw them in the washer, refill them with fresh catnip. Was that a sneeze?
No, that was an ARF. I threw those 2 toys down, so now they're fighting over them.
No. Okay.
So yes,
Well,
there are some worse, but yeah.
that's why I have to wait and build up a sizable stash of cat toys from the cat lady box, because they only come 2 in a box and I have 20 cats.
And they love those cat lady toys, and they can smell them in the box, which tells you it's strong. But again, I find
some of them I can't give them.
2 to 3 weeks later, though, they're laying there and nobody's touching them or playing with them. I'm just tripping on them and stepping on them because that's fun.
You still have to watch how they're made.
Well, yes. Yeah. There have been a few that have had, like I said, with that noodle that, whatever that was, I ripped off. Those are things I would have immediately, if that had come in my cat lady box, I would have snipped off to try to make it a little more safe.
I think the red things were chopsticks. It was a bowl of noodles, or maybe that was chopsticks. I don't know.
But why?
Cares?
I mean, again, your cat's not like, oh my gosh, that looks just like a bowl of noodles. I think this is so cool. Your cat is not doing that. Your cat doesn't care. Your cat cares about the catnip. Your cat cares about the toy. So
if they can grab it, my cats like those little balls. They're the miniature size wiffle balls because they've got the holes.
They're practice golf balls.
Yeah,
is what
they can
are.
pick them up and carry them around.
Yep.
A couple of my cats like to play fetch, like dogs.
Yep.
But even the little balls that are stuffed with catnip, as long as they don't have any sequins or anything on them, my cats like to carry those around. But mostly, we need some of the bigger. There's not a lot of big plush toys like there are for dogs.
Right.
And cats really need some of those big things.
Yeah.
For their claws, to practice their hunting skills. That's a drive that prey drive never doesn't go away. Even in the domesticated cat, they've still got it.
Yep. I don't know who's growling, but knock it off.
I'm glad I
to my cats.
I wonder if I don't hear it because I'm deaf, or I don't hear it because it's not picking up. I don't know.
It might not. It's that mom hearing where you.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you hear my cats meow and I don't hear it. They're like, "Who meowed?" I'm like, "I don't know." Meow.
Excuse me. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Yes.
There was something else I was going to say about cat toys. I don't know. Oh,
excuse me.
When we're talking about the fishing pole type toys, and that really needs to be an interactive toy between you and your cat.
Yes.
There are self-play toys now. There's puzzle boxes, not just for food puzzles, but there's things that the cats have to figure out how to put their paws in and grab the mouse or what have you. You still have to watch how they're made, though. They've got loose parts or sequins or stuff. You don't want that.
I found Zen by Cat that raises the money for FIP cats.
Yes.
They have a store on their site, and they have a package that comes with a couple of toys, but it also comes with this. It just looks like a cardboard box with holes cut in it that you put, but it's lower, that you put treats in and let your cats figure out how to get them out.
Awesome.
And the whole package is like $18. So
That's not
I thought, I need one of these. So
I need one of those for my fat Gigi who needs to go on a diet, but it's really hard to regulate when you've got that many kitties. I woke up this morning and I found 2 of the hard food bowls were totally wiped out. I don't know if it was her. I might have to put a Nest Cam up so I can see.
You should. That would be really interesting.
know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the one in the
Ugh.
bedroom and the one in the kitchen were totally empty. Now upstairs where Scooter and Missy like to be, I'm watching your cat. Scooter and Missy like to be, they hardly eat the hard food. So they eat a lot of wet, which is
Yeah.
really healthier for them. That's a misnomer. We need to do another video later about food, but wet food doesn't make our cats fat.
Yeah, actually, it's like
does
the
not.
least caloric, isn't it? Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. We'll have to save that for another day. But
Yep.
yeah.
So
If
watch
anybody-
those cat toys. You know what? I would love if people would write to us, Linda, and tell us, what do they like about cat toys? What don't they? What
You
do they
just took
want?
that out of my head. You know, when we post this on
Yeah.
YouTube, there's a comment section under there. I want to hear, have you had a horror story with a cat? What are you looking for in a pet toy? What have you seen? Is there something that you realize that, you know, give us your comments.
What's
and
not
please-
on the market that you wish was?
Yes, yes. I don't know if you remember when we had, I'm sure you do, when we had the pet sitting service, someone just hissed behind me. Good gravy. I shouldn't have given them those toys.
That's okay. It's entertaining. Look at
They're
people watching.
usually so good while I'm, yeah. Anyway, so this lady had an appointment to have a cat sitter, you know, she's going out of town, whatever. She called us and said she didn't know what was going to happen. Her cat had this favorite toy for years that he loved. It was his favorite
Oh,
toy.
Yeah, I remember.
Remember?
this.
It was his favorite toy. He got it open and ate, I don't know if it was a squeaker or something in it, but he ingested it and it had caused a blockage in his bowels.
Right.
And they had to do emergency surgery. And if they had waited a few more hours, the cat would have died and turned septic because his crap stopped up. And it was like one of those terrorizing moments of
Sure.
like, oh man, what if it had happened when she was gone and we were doing once a day visits? I mean, you know, we won't
God
go there, but the
forbid.
point is,
Yeah.
you just got to be really careful. And yeah, if I was going out of town or if I'm leaving for a 8-hour work day, I'm going to want to leave toys down. You got to be checking them.
Oh yeah. And some of
Ugh.
our sitters would bring their own toys for some of the cats. And I would,
Yeah.
say, you really have to be careful what you're giving them. You can't just give
Yes.
them any toy. So if you give them a toy and they get sick or they choke on it, who's
Yes.
liable?
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
No, but you don't want to see that.
But
happen.
it freaked me out and it made me realize
Freak me out.
it freaked me out. So yeah. And so in addition, so you've had a toy and it's past your muster and you can't take the hat off or the thing off and blah, 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 blah. And you're happy with it. Your cat's favorite toy's had it for a year.
Throw it out. Get a new one.
Well, or at least periodically check it to look for weak spots. You know, the time that it takes me to sew one of my handmade toys is a lot longer. And I got it in a factory. They're not going to want to do that because I'm going, nah, 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 nah.
I know. I don't know how we're going to do that when we,
And
start
right.
selling
Well,
them.
there'll be a limited supply and they'll come when they come. But you know, their machines, they're doing no, 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 no. And that means it's one long string. So if they get it somewhere and they can pull it, that's one. I didn't even tell you this.
What?
So my sewing machine, because of making the toys, is
The
sitting
old one
up-
or the new one?
the new one is sitting up on my desk in the kitchen
Mm.
and it's threaded, right? The other day, it's funny, but it's not funny. It wasn't funny at the moment. I think it was Karma or Harley. I don't know. A cat comes running into the bedroom with this long thread behind it.
No.
He had
Oh.
gotten on the desk and picked at it until he got it out and then played with it. It was wrapped around his paw. So we're trying to follow. I mean, this is total Three Stooges moment. I really wish we had cameras on when this happened.
I
So
know,
we're like
right?
running after this cat, trying to catch the cat to get it off. Cause yeah.
Did he have the whole
circulation?
spool of thread with him, or?
No, it was still on the sewing machine. He
Oh
was
my
just
God.
dragging it through the
Okay, that's a story for our book.
So-
Well,
Well, all
no,
of a
that's the
sudden-
bad thing is they can eat that string and you don't know. It can wrap
Well,
around their gut.
and it was wrapped around her paw. So you know how like if kids put rubber bands or something around their wrist and it starts swelling, circulation starts cutting
It's
off.
the same thing.
This is bad. We could have ended up with an amputated arm or worse from this string.
Thank God you were home.
Fortunately, we're all home right now because
Yeah, thankfully.
COVID, nobody goes anywhere. But yeah,
Right.
that was like, okay, we're not going to leave that threaded in the future. Lesson learned, Mom.
When I finally learned how to use that sewing machine,
Yes.
Miss Linda,
Yes.
whenever I sew that my office room door is shut And when I'm done sewing, it's going to go in one of those deep drawers I have in my
Yes.
desk.
Yes.
Actually, I have a file cabinet that doesn't have files in it. It's just for this kind of stuff. That's where it's going to live. I don't
Yep.
want to take any chances.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Rosie. Rosie just got up behind my computer and decided to give herself a personal bath. Thank you.
Uh-huh. I love
what
it.
I wanna
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Have been happy before.
toys, please
So, yeah.
comment below what tell us your stories, tell us your good and bad stories, what you wish was on the market, what you like that's on the market that maybe you'd like to see in a USA made version of.
Yeah. Have you found any, is there any information there that makes you rethink your toys? Yeah. We see toys every once in a while with a bell attached to them too. That's
I
just
worry about the bells because the clapper. Didn't you have a story about the bell? One of your cats had the bell on the collar and bit it down to
one of
stop it from.
Nikki's cats. So one of the cats was like stalking play, but was getting on his siblings' nerve, like, quit it, leave me alone. So Nikki put a belled collar, Nikki and Sebastian put belled collar on the cat so that they could hear it coming. Well, the cats are smarter than we think, baby. That cat managed to chew the bell off, just break it in half. There's still part hanging, so that he could go back to sneaking up on his siblings and wouldn't make noise.
Yep.
So yeah. Fortunately it didn't swallow the bell, but
Thankfully, but
again,
see,
here we
that's
are.
why I don't like
Yes.
bells. There's so many toys with bells
Choking
in them.
hazard, impactions, intestinal,
You know those plastic balls with the bell inside they have for cats? And I can't tell you, I don't buy them anymore, but I've stepped on those and they break and the bell can come out. I mean, your cats can break them
Yes.
open and get the bell out.
Yes. And they
It's
will,
not
if they
good.
want something bad enough, they're going to find a way to get it. So yeah.
That's why
So
they say curiosity killed the cat.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
It literally. So let us know your comments, and please make sure to subscribe to Rita's channel and hit the like button on anything you like. It really tells us what you want, what you're doing, who's behind us, what your demographics are, what you need, how to come at you. Yep.
We want to hear
like,
from you.
follow.
You never know. We might want to do a video with you.
I think that's a future endeavor. Yes.
For sure.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you. Hopefully people learned as much as I have about toy safety and
we've
what
learned
we're
a
getting
lot
and not
lately.
getting. Yeah.
Sure.
Yep, for sure. All right. Thanks, Rita.
Bye.
Bye.